You know, the IRS, when you're really under, can just be another very scary thing for the things you mentioned in the beginning. Will I go to jail? And another thing with the IRS is just the amount of interest and penalty that it just can make your amount grow and be extremely overwhelming. And it just feels like there's no out. Like if you don't have the money to settle with them or even hire somebody to help you navigate it, it just feels like this extremely heavy burden. And I'm so happy to have this conversation with you so that people listening knows that there are ways to fix this, that it is
Oh,
not
yeah.
the end of things.
This is not the end. And that's why I try to remind people is once the returns are filed, whether you did it or the government did it, there is a statute of limitations. It's the general rule is 10 years. So it's something that's fleeting, and to know that it has an end. Like, yeah, could the government renew it? Can they make it stay around for a long time? Yes, they can. But again, we're talking like worst case scenario, they really have to be mad at you and you really have to be a pretty bad taxpayer. It's just not something that happens frequently.
More than likely, it's more about the fraud and like more about the criminal activity side of things to really get
Right.
things
And then
up.
people that are like obviously being evasive, not having a mental or physical health issue, not having an addiction issue. Those kind of like more extreme cases are reserved for that. But to people know it's fleeting, and all financial problems are solvable. I mean, I've spent many years as a bankruptcy attorney before really just focusing on tax. And that's why I do a lot of tax work, because like I do a lot of collection work, like helping people with like levies and wage garnishments and audits that then turn into collection issues. And people are really scared, but like, you know, if you really don't have the ability to pay and you can show the government that, they're going to leave you alone, right? The only time people have really, really bad outcomes with the government is if you ignore them and you don't respond. Like, that's it. They send letters, you respond to letters.
And guys, if you want to resolve your back taxes with the IRS without hiring costly tax professionals, check out my workshop where I can teach you how. And all you have to do is comment Tax Rescue below, give me a follow, this is the link in my bio, and click Tax Rescue 101. And I'll see you guys there.